My uncle earned $30,000 his entire life. When he died, he left $900,000 behind. My father earned 3 times more. He left nothing. I spent years trying to understand why, and the answer came down to 5 simple rules. Rules that had nothing to do with income, everything to do with behavior. Most money advice assumes you already have enough to work with. This video doesn't. These 5 rules were built for people who feel like there's never enough left at the end of the month. Because without these rules, it doesn't matter how many raises you get, the money will keep disappearing, every single month. And 10 years from now, you'll be in the exact same place you are today. Here's what nobody tells you. Your salary is not the problem. Your habits around that salary are. 2 people can earn the same amount and end up in completely different places 10 years later. You'll see exactly why in a minute. By the end of this video, you'll have 5 rules that are simple enough to start today. No complicated budgets, no finance degree required. Just 5 things that actually work, even on a small salary. And the most important rule, Rule 5, is the one most people skip. That's exactly why they stay broke. Let's start with Rule 1, and this one is different from anything you've heard before. Most people think they overspend because they're careless or bad with money, but that's not true. You overspend because something triggers you to. There are 3 hidden triggers that silently drain your money every single month. The first one is boredom. When you're bored, your brain looks for something exciting, and shopping feels like a solution. You're not buying because you need something. You're buying to feel something. The second trigger is stress. When life gets hard, spending feels like relief. Your brain gets a quick hit of happiness the moment you buy. But that happiness disappears fast, and the bill stays. The third trigger is social pressure. You see a friend with a new phone, you see someone on Instagram living large. Suddenly you want it too, not because you need it, because you don't want to feel left behind. These 3 triggers are why most people on small salaries stay broke. Not because they don't earn enough, because they spend without even realizing why. The fix is simple. Next time you want to buy something, pause, ask yourself, am I bored, stressed, or trying to keep up? That one question will save you more money than any budget ever will. Now that you know what's draining your money emotionally, there's another trap that hits the moment things start going well for you. Rule 2, and this one hurts because most people never see it coming. You work hard, you get a raise, you feel like you finally made it. So you upgrade your apartment, buy a better car, eat at nicer restaurants. You deserve it, right? But here's what actually happens. Your spending grows with your income, and at the end of the month, you still have nothing left. This is called lifestyle creep, and it quietly kills wealth faster than any bad investment. There's also something called the Diderot effect. You buy one new thing, and suddenly everything around it feels old. New shoes need a new outfit, new phone needs a new case. One purchase turns into 10, without you even noticing. Here's the rule. Every time you get a raise, freeze your lifestyle completely. Live exactly as you did before. Take that extra money and put it somewhere it can grow, not somewhere it can be spent. The people who build wealth on small salaries don't lifestyle upgrade every time they earn more. They stay boring on the outside and build quietly on the inside. So now you know how to stop the emotional triggers. You know how to protect your raises. But here's the question nobody asks. How do you actually know when you have enough? Because without that answer, you'll keep chasing forever. Rule 3, and this is the rule that changes everything. Most people spend their whole life chasing more. More money, more stuff, more success. But they never stop to ask, how much is actually enough for me? Without a clear number, you will chase forever. And forever is exhausting. Here's how to find your number. It's simple. Write down your monthly expenses. Everything. Rent, food, bills, everything. Now multiply that number by 12. Then multiply by 25. That final number is your freedom number, the exact amount that lets your money work for you forever. For example, if you spend $2,000 a month, that's $2,000 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 25 equals $600,000. That's your enough number. Once you know this number, everything changes. You stop buying things you don't need. You stop feeling behind. You have a finish line. And finish lines give you focus. Most people on small salaries think freedom is impossible, but when you see the exact number, it becomes a target. And targets can be hit. Now you have your number. You know your destination. But here's the problem. There's one thing that will destroy all your progress before you even get started. And most people are already dealing with it right now. Rule 4, and this one is personal, because debt isn't just a number. It's a thief. Every single month, high-interest debt is quietly stealing from your future. Credit cards at 20 to 30% interest, buy now, pay later traps. Car loans on cars you couldn't afford. Every dollar you pay in interest is a dollar that will never grow for you. And here's what makes it worse. Debt doesn't just steal your money, it steals your mental energy too. Studies show that people carrying debt stress, think less clearly, perform worse at work, and make worse financial decisions. The debt gets bigger, the stress gets worse. It's a cycle. So here's the attack plan. Start with your smallest debt first. Pay it off completely. That quick win gives you momentum, then move to the next one, then the next. Each one you kill frees up more money for the next. Once the small ones are gone, attack the biggest, highest interest debt with everything you have. This isn't just math, it's momentum, and momentum is what keeps you going when motivation fades. Every debt you kill is an instant raise, no boss required. You've cleared the emotional triggers, you've frozen your lifestyle, you know your enough number. You've killed your debt. Now comes the final rule, the one most people skip. And it's the reason they stay broke even when they're doing everything else right. Rule 5, and this is the one I told you about at the beginning. The one most people skip. And now you'll understand exactly why it matters. Here's the truth. Idle money dies slowly. Every dollar sitting in a regular bank account doing nothing is losing value quietly every single day. Inflation is real. And it doesn't wait. Most people think saving money is enough. It's not. Saving without a plan is just slow losing. So here's the rule. Every single dollar you have needs a job. Your emergency fund, put it in a high-yield savings account. It sits there. It waits. But it also grows while it waits. Your long-term money, put it in index funds. Simple. Low cost. And historically one of the strongest ways to grow wealth over time. You don't need to be an expert, you just need to start. Your monthly income, the moment it arrives, assign every dollar before you spend a single one. Bills, savings, investment, spending. Every dollar gets a destination. When your money has a job, it works for you while you sleep, while you eat, while you live your life. Not by earning more, by making every dollar count. And if you start today, even with just one of these rules, your future self will look back at this moment and call it the turning point. One last thing. And this is important. Everything you just learned, the triggers, the freeze, the enough number, the debt, the dollar jobs, all of it will still fail you if you don't understand the one trap that resets you back to zero every single time you make progress. Click on this video if you want to understand why every raise you've ever gotten has made you feel broke again. I'll see you there.